For a long time, lawyers have been identified with upholding the rule of law in the society. But today, all that was abandoned, and instead a war of words and a near fist fight reigned at the lawyers' annual meeting. At the center of the controversy is the International Arbitration Center, a 1.2 billion shillings building set to be built in South Sea area of Nairobi to house officers of the society, among other services. The lawyers, dubbing themselves Okoa LSK, allege the Society's Council has failed in transparency in executing the project that will cost members between 39,000 and 50,000 shillings in contributions per individual. In their numbers, the lawyers were here to insist that their woes be adjourned in the agenda, but Eric Mutua would hear none of it, saying the matter was still in court.
We cannot be shouting the way we are shouting.
The Okoa LSK lawyers too wanted the LSK Council to step aside. The LSK CEO Apollo Mboya sent on compulsory leave and that the anti-corruption body EACC investigates LSK affairs. Mutua attempted to salvage the meeting, but every effort to introduce a new agenda was met with more resistance. He had no choice but to adjourn the meeting. The defiant lawyers were undeterred as they quoted various sections of the law to warrant them to hold a special general meeting in the absence of the society's leadership. Asa Nyakundi was elected the chair of the session that resolved to abandon the 1.2 billion shillings International Arbitration Center project, to send CEO Apollo Mboya on compulsory leave, as well as hire an audit firm to investigate LSK's financial operations for the last 4 years.
As many as are of the contrary opinion, can I have your name? The ayes have it.
City lawyer Charles Kanjama, who is the former treasurer of LSK, found himself in a tight corner as his attempt to explain issues touching on the proposed project met fierce resistance.
I must finish.
LSK chair Eric Mutua has since dismissed resolutions of the special meeting as he claimed a senior government official at the office of the president is behind today's chaos with an agenda to frustrate LSK's fight against corruption in government.
We have information that a meeting was held in Harambee House in the office of a senior government official last week but one, where a sum of 20 million shillings was released through a lawyer who is closely related to a government official, actually related to a cabinet secretary. This is the money which was used to run adverts in the media, uploading the YouTube message, transporting and accommodating advocates for purposes of disrupting the AGM.
These allegations compound a growing list of corruption claims against Harambee House and in government, even as LSK's leadership battles graft claims against it for allegedly exaggerating costs on the proposed arbitration center. Sam Gituku, Citizen Weekend.